Hi, welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm Lee from Brothers Grimm and this is episode 10. So, let's get to in-game and we'll have a little bit of a catch-up. Things have gone from bad to worse with my criminal activities off camera, to the point where I've now been branded. I've just got rid of that by waiting and getting rid of it. I've managed to sell most of the equipment that I'd stolen from the tailor, albeit I think I've put him out of business because he didn't have any cash to buy it back. So I've had to sell it at a reduced rate to other people. Anyway, let's just have a look where we are. We're just in Takeoff in our house. We've got various missions to look at. So we've still got our main mission to try and progress by working with the blacksmith. I've got to go and find his wagon. That's what he wants me to do at the moment. What else have we got? Let's just have a look. So we've obviously got the Tomcat. Still got to beat him in a fight. I'm not going to do that just yet. Invaders. Got to speak to Vitek in Troskowitz about the Cumans, which I could go and do. I've got to still make the potion to calm the bull. I've got the Paris ingredient. What else we got? Find Marika. I've not even been looking at that one, to be fair. Where is it? Right, it's over here. So that's up from, yeah. Head to Semine, which is down this way, and I think that's like round down where my horse is as well, down here. Find the strings. I've got the sheep guts. I got that off camera. I just went to the butcher's and bought them, so that might be a good one to do. Find strings. Let's go and do that first, because we can fast travel to Vidlak and then just run down there. I think that'd be a good thing to do. What I am going to do in the meantime is probably get my dog. Let's go and get Mutt. I think he's at the inn. Oh, I'm going inside, aren't I? So let's do that. Hopefully we won't get any encounters. Well, we have, but see a figure in the road ahead, brawny, heavily armed, obviously waiting for something. He just sees straps on his arm. He hasn't noticed you yet. I don't want him to. I'm looking a lot more dapper now. I've got high charisma. I think that's the better one for general. That's my going about armed to the teeth type look at the moment. Oh, I haven't got any plate or chainmail. That one is my highest charisma output, so that's like for when I'm trading or when I'm trying to persuade, and then that's me sneaking about apparel. So because I'm in a town, it might be an idea to go back in that one. Right, where's Mutt? Now to release Mutt, because he should be wandering about, but he might not let me speak to him. What's he doing? Yeah, he's like, there's no option. What you have to do is go and speak to the innkeeper. Where is he? Is that him down there? No.
Aye, one bear after another.
Where's he gone? I've obviously got a bed here as well. Where is he? Let's just wait for an hour, see if he turns up. Not 2 hours there.
God be with you, my friend. Same to you.
He's here, right side of me.
What would you like?
I'm here to get my dog.
I've come for my dog.
Aye, aye. Here he is, the furry beast.
Right, okay, so let's end that dialogue. I just need to know if I've got my dog food. I've got some dog meat, yeah. Right, where is it?
So you're saying the number of stanzas or styles
Here!
are irrelevant, just as long as I make a lot of use of the word?
Right, so if I feed
Here
him.
you go. Take it.
The word is fuck. F-U-C-K. To hell with your
You're my doggy, eh?
Oh, he's cool. Right, so I can basically get him to stay with me. Okay? Right, so let's now fast travel up here. And then he should follow me.
Greetings.
Yeah, we need to go this way, don't we? What, so commands, track, behaviour.
Free!
Yeah, but is he free or does he stay generally with me? Oh, just get up here. Look at this. Yeah, so I got the sheep guts. Thought I don't want to be killing a sheep because that'll probably get me even more trouble than I'm already in. I wasn't feeling it really with the hunting with the bow, so I went to the butcher and I just bought the sheep guts. So I'm hoping that this guy's now going to be able to make me the loot strings. Yeah, I brought you the sheep gut.
I've got that sheep gut for you.
I hope you killed the poor creature before you pulled it out of its rectum. Or did you chicken out and buy it somewhere? Not that I care. Wait here a while and I'll make them strings for you.
Okay, take the loot strings back to Michael and George. Now they are at down here, I think, somewhere. Let's just have a look at let's have a look. Which one is it now? Ah, here we go. Yeah. Go on, Mutt. These guys, hopefully this will sort this quest out. If you remember last time, you got the loot for them and then the drunken one smashed it.
F-U-C-K.
I've got those strings for you.
Ah, how the hills shall ring out in gladness to their glorious sound.
We'll fix the loot and head off for Kuttenberg fame and fortune. All praise to you, friend.
Right. I hope that's all you need.
If only, Henry, old pal. It's just there's still one little fuck-up. Friend, we have a problem.
Great.
The innkeeper doesn't want us to leave. Says Kuttenberg isn't the place for us.
Can you imagine? He who never set foot outside his village wants to block 2 free souls in their path to fame.
And fortune.
And recognition.
And under the skirts of town maidens.
Beast. In short, dear friend, you must have a word with him. You're worldly wise. He's sure to listen more to you than to us.
Hang on. How can the innkeeper keep you from going anywhere?
Well, You know, he's incapable of grasping that the artistic soul needs to fly as free as a bird.
Aye, he's an
Ignoramus.
Besides, we owe him a bit of coin.
But why don't you pay him back then?
That's just it. We'd love to. We could always scrape together a few groschen.
But it's not coin he's after. He wants us to work off our debt.
He lets you two drink on credit? How so?
Because he's a damn crook.
He knows we can't pay back our debt outright, but he counts every wretched sip we take and adds it to the burden we have to shoulder.
Why do I have to deal with it?
Why do I have to be the one to solve it for you?
Because we don't have time. We have to concentrate on composing our songs, creating art. Art!
Believe me, friend, once we get to Kuttenberg and make a shitload of coin, we'll pay you back double.
Tell you what, tenfold.
Alright. I'll just talk
I'll have
to
a
him.
word with him, and we'll see what happens.
That's the spirit.
Let's drink to that!
Right. I've got my charisma uniform on. Let's see how this goes. Oh, pay off the debt to the innkeeper. Brilliant.
Well,
Come here. Don't want to trade.
what can you do? Maybe next.
I hear Michael and George have run up a small debt with you.
A small debt? They owe me a whole heap of work, my friend. A month ago, I told them to dig a hole for shit behind the barn, and I'm still waiting. There's a privy there, but now it's full. The shit has nowhere to go but downhill. It's flowing down to the bathhouse. The other day, they promised that if I poured them a drink, they'd haul sacks of chaff to the barn. They boozed for free all night and swathed down sausages till they were as greasy as a card axle. But that chaff is still out in the damp and rain.
Can't they just pay what they owe you?
It has nothing to do with the coin. Those two need to learn some responsibility. Damn their idle hands. Nothing can cure their laziness but labour.
So, haul some sacks and empty the latrine. And then the debt is paid?
Aye, but I'll bet my boots that even if those two miraculously got off their asses, they'd still manage to rack up another debt in no time.
Couldn't someone else do the work instead of Michael and George? They'd just do a shoddy job anyway. You know them.
Well, they'd have to do it again then. I'm telling you. Until the chaff's undercover and the latrine's clean enough to eat out of, them two owe me.
You're right, they should work off their debt. I'm of mind to dump you in that shit, so that's basically going to cause a massive fight. That one, that's going to cost me. I don't even know if I've got the... Let's just have a look what that one says.
Forget about those two fools. You're not responsible for their upbringing. A decent pile of coin could smooth everything over, couldn't it? I'll give you the coin for some hired hand to do the job.
Well, that pile of groschen will have to be mighty big. Cleaning out the privy's going to be a nasty job.
So he wants 100. I wonder if he'll take 80.
Do we have a deal?
You really won't convince me like this.
Okay, I'll give him 90.
Well, now, everyone should be satisfied. Good trade makes good friends, eh?
Okay. I just can't be bothered to mess about with these two.
Before bed, and then gave your bishop's hat a good pot.
I've squared things with the innkeeper. Your debt's been settled.
Our saviour! We knew you'd support our artistic souls and save our mortal bodies.
May your name live in glory!
Your glory shall be sealed by the song we wrote for you.
Oh my god, what have you done?
Fuck yeah! For you and about you, our hero!
Oh dear. Ah,
Definitely not going to sing those words, right?
Which words?
You know exactly what
I'm
words.
just joking. Right, you ready?
Can't tune the strings.
You've got one job. Good? Right.
When it seems you're out of luck,
There's just one man who gives a fuck.
a friend who'll never leave you stuck. Now who can that friend be?
Well,
Ludiak?
Henry, our hero Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. Henry, reliable Henry, he gets the job done the best he can. Oh, oh, oh. Watch out, here we go. Oh, oh. I can't hear you in the back.
When you want to string your lute and drum it with your bag drum.
Who will pull a sheep gut out through the creature's rectum? Oh, Henry, we thank you, Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man.
His fellow man.
Henry, let's drink to Henry. He gets the job done the best he can. Yeah!
now that were worth 90 groschen. That were brilliant. That's class. Even like I've got the brand on my neck. It's so detailed, this game.
So, how did you like it?
Weren't we fantastic? I tell you, that loot really gave it a punch.
I'd say we were incomparable. Chi la dura la vince. You can't keep a good man down. The world awaits us.
Awaits us with open arms.
I'm going to say we're fantastic.
Absolutely great. Amazing. Breathtaking.
Ha ha! I knew it!
If our first song is so successful, just imagine how our next one will be received.
We'll conquer the fucking world!
Dear Enrico, thank you for everything. It's time for us to shake the dust of this God-forsaken place off our feet and seek our fortune in the big wide world.
Kuttenberg, here we come!
New life! Here we come!
Now, hold your horses, fellas. What about my reward for everything I've done for you?
We've already paid you back, my friend.
Didn't you hear the ode we wrote about you?
Look, that's all very nice. But what about some coin?
Mind you, I just paid him
Please,
90.
Henry, don't be so base. No gold in the world can match the luster of our velvet voices.
Just wait till that song about you makes the rounds. You'll be so famous you'll have to fend off the women with a pitchfork.
Besides, you've gained the most valuable thing in all the world. Friends.
Farewell, friend. And thanks for everything.
One beer, please!
I wonder if they're going to be characters that we will meet again in Kuttenberg or wherever, and they'll have some... Well, as paths will cross again and they'll help us out in some way. I think that's probably more than likely.
Greetings.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer!
Don't be with you, neighbour.
Good day.
Commands...
Do I want to send Mutt home?
My
Mutt,
God!
to Jelly
What's
off.
taking so long?
So, let's just have a look. So that's that one done now. Right, okay, so repair the axe from the tail. That I'm going to do next. I've got to go back to the blacksmith, but I realised on the last one I was trying to look at how to repair it. And the reason I couldn't was because I needed fasteners on me, and I didn't at the time. Come on, don't get an encounter. Brilliant. So, oh, we're here, aren't we? Any fasteners in there? Now, let's get some fasteners. Materials, is it fastening material? I think that's all I need, to be honest with you. Can I wash? No. Adorned axe, it's that one we need. Henry's Collects found it and restored it to its former glory. 2, right? Okay, so it's going to be that one. So let's craft that. It's the same process. So a bit of an axe. A bit of an axe head. So we'll get that in here. Put it on there and let's get this going. Wait till it's the colour of straw. Now let's take that out. Just change it over. Hopefully get a bit done this side. Change it over again, see if we can get a few more hits out of it. Right, let's get it back in the forge. It normally takes 2 goes anyway. Let's get it back out. And then it should take a few hits either side and it should be done. Let's turn it over. That's it, I think. Let's temper it and quench it. Okay. So smithing successful, the axe from the lake, adorned axe, quality 3, stab damage none, slash 91, blunt damage 46, defense 104, price 370. Lovely. So let's just have a look at this. So it's actually quite a bit better than what I have been using. Right, okay, so we've made the adorned axe. We've got it equipped. Let's have a look. I didn't want that. I want that there. And I want my bow there. Where's my arrows gone? Crude arrows, 74. Let's put them on. Cool. Right, so look, let's have a look where we're going to go now then. We've done the axe. Oh, tell Sedensky. Ah, okay. So Zidensky. Yeah, I've obviously forgot about where I got this request from. Is it in here? Or is it behind? See, that's the inn. Where's Sedensky then? Let's read what it says. Farmhand from Takov told me a story of two brothers and a silver axe, yep. So Zidane, where is he? It's not him. So he's a farmhand, so he's going to be wandering around, but it's not him, is it? Is he a guard? That's a guard. Peasant. Manka. Housemaid. Innkeeper, yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Good day to you.
I found the water goblin axe.
I found the water goblin silver axe.
What do you mean? What axe?
The one from your story. Two brothers, a silver axe, a water goblin. One brother got the axe, the other got drowned. You know.
Wait, so you actually found it? Do you have it? I have to see it.
Here you go.
It's not possible. Where did you find it?
I just followed your story. I found the pier by the rock tower pond, then went up to the old oak tree, then the big stone beside the road.
Doesn't really look like a woodcutter's axe. Are you sure this is really it?
But you didn't say it was a woodcutter's axe. You only said the water goblin's axe was silver.
I did, but still. In all the years that story's been told, everyone thought it was just a fairy tale for children. It has 4 different endings nowadays. When Johann and Jaleov tells the tale, it's about 2 sisters, and the water goblin grants one of them a pair of silver slippers. The other sister was jealous, but she didn't bother with the water goblin. She found her sister straight away and pushed her off a cliff in Apollonia. It's the same story, but Johann gave it some extra colour. Best not go looking for the slippers too. Although, with your luck... Well...
Okay. So, have we completed that one? Is that another one off our list? Let's have a look. Yes, it is. Let's just have a look. So that's off there at the moment. The jaunt, head to Semine. Yeah. I'm just looking if there's something... Right, let's talk to Vitek about the cumins. Let's just... Let's have a look.
Tell them to fuck off, the pricks. They have no business here.
What are you on about? Haven't you had enough?
Shut up! You really fucked up this time. You're a damn traitor. Now those fuckers will come back at night and slit our throats in our sleep.
How dare you? I'm on the side of King Wenceslas.
Ha! If you're one of us, prove it. Take care of those Cuban pigs and things will be settled between us.
What do you mean, take care?
What do you think? Just make sure they never come back here again.
Don't you think you're going too far?
Either you're with us, or you're against us. Your choice. Seems they came from Semine. Try asking there. Someone must have noticed that rabble.
Okay, so that's pointing back to Semine again. Let's have a look here again. That's an optional one. Hang on. So where's G? So that's down there as well. So G and H are there. Find the Cuman's camp. Make sure the Cumans don't come back. Find the Cuman's camp. That's that invaders one. So mice. Something to calm the bull. I'm half tempted, you know. I want my horse though. I think I'm going to head down there. I think I'm just going to head straight down towards Semine because I do want my horse and I think I can get one. Yeah, so we've done a fair bit, but I have been sidetracked quite a lot. It's very easy to get sidetracked in this game, and I think because it's sort of for recording purposes and filming, you feel like you're just playing forever and you're not getting anywhere. But whereas like when you just come on and you just hammer it yourself and just play it, you just seem to like skip through things and everything's a lot quicker. But I'm really enjoying playing it. It's such a great game, and you can literally do whatever you want to a certain extent. I've gone down the track of being a bit more on the wrong side of the law, put it that way, and I have paid for it. I have been branded, and it's not gone good. Although I have got a load of equipment I managed to sell. Right, who are they there? They look dodgy. I want to avoid them. Not that confident with fighting, especially multiple enemies. Let's get up this path here. Have a look where we are. Okay. So they are on that path I wanted to be on, really. I need some poppies. I have got some poppies, but I need to make stuff with the belladonna, don't I? So just get some supplies together. Right, so where's this? What's this?
Hail Mary.
Looks like a little farm. Yep. So basically, we want to basically head south. Well, I've literally dropped down somebody's house. Hired hand Jackesh. So he's obviously a tanner or a hunter of some kind. Let's get some more hunting arrows. 2.9 each? I don't think so. What else has he got? Haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Very well.
44. I wonder if he'll take 40. That might be a bit low. I usually go.
Aye, you'll convince
Okay.
me with that price. Thank you. And
So let's get the ordinary arrows on.
When's the last time I ate something?
Do you know, I don't think I've brought... I have. I don't need them there, do I? Right, okay. So this is a hunting camp. Ah, this is Nabrakov Mill or whatever it is. Oh, I'm near it. Oh, this is who I need to speak to, Varel. Let's see what... Let's... how much does he want to repair that? 36. Do you know what? I might just do it. Right, hang on, I'm sure I've got a mission for Varel. Ask Varel the Gamekeeper about work. Okay, so he's here. But he's not activating yet. Okay. Right. Come on. There's got to be another way out of here. Be out that way, hopefully. Right, okay, so what's this? So this is the mill. Priest. Oh. Probably do we talking to him, to be fair. Fisherman. Right, where are we then now? Let's just have a look. This has got to be Semine here, hasn't it? I'd have thought. Ask Varel the gamekeeper about work. No, Semine's over there, look. Right. Let's go back up and speak with... I don't think there's anything else for here. This is where the mill is, so we can speak to the miller. Let's go and have another word with Varel. But I thought this was taking us to Semine.
Can't be here.
Alright, let me out then. Right, I can talk to him now, if he'll stay still for 1 minute. Right. Vostatek sent me here for work.
Gamekeeper Vostatek from Takov sent me here.
You were sent by Vostatek?
Yes. He hired me to find and catch poachers in his forests. That job's done. So he sent me to you. He said there's something I could help you with. He was talking about some ghost?
Nice. You might actually be useful then. What's your name?
Henry.
I'm Varel, the gamekeeper in these parts. But I suppose you know that. The lad who helps me told me a while ago about this ghost you mentioned. But I'll tell you about that after you help me with those bastards infesting my forests. What do you say? Will you do it?
First, I'll hear what you've got to tell me about it. How do you know you've got poachers here?
The usual. There's been less and less game, and there's always a reason for that. I thought at first it might be them wolves that are rampaging there too, but I found some remains. It's a poacher, all right.
How can you tell?
There were knife cuts on the bones, not marks of wolves' fangs.
Vostatek was moaning his forests are full of the vermin, but I only looked for 2. How many do you think you've got here?
I have my suspicions about 3 places, and poachers always work alone, so I reckon it's an unholy trinity.
Where do these bastards of yours usually hunt?
The first one has been poaching Troskovitz, the graveyard site. Now we've started patrolling there, he's pulled back to Slatigo, somewhere to the east of the graveyard, and we ain't too keen to go there.
Why's that?
The place is cursed. And on top of that, it's swarming with wolves. You know that half-built cottage in Slatigo?
That must be deep in the forest, right?
The previous gamekeeper started building it, but he didn't finish it. He kicked the bucket before he could go on his first round. I've been gamekeeper here since then, and I don't intend to end up like him.
Who could help me?
Do you know of anyone near Slatigo who could help me?
Try asking Ignatius, the Troskovitz gravedigger. Maybe he saw someone around there and can point you in the right direction.
Good idea. Right. I reckon that's all I need.
Good luck.
Oh, hang on. I was going to ask if I could stop here for the night.
Can I spend the night here?
We're not set up for that here.
I'll pay you well if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
You can sleep on the hay, but it won't be for free.
Let's try and
Let's
haggle.
agree on a price.
Thanks. Feel free to stretch out on the hay, but I don't want to see you in the house.
Where should I lie down?
It'll be best to sleep in the attic of our hunting lodge.
Oh, right. Where's that then? Usually I end up in the wrong place, so... Your bed. So is it in this building? Is it up here? Yeah, sleep and save. As per, there's no box or anything like that, but I can save it. Okay, so that's another save, and it's the next. Well, it's still dark, but let's have a look. So let's have a look at what we've got here. So we're right down here. I'm still tempted to try and go to Simeon, or whatever it's called. Semine, sorry. Because we're literally here, aren't we? I'm going to do that. Head to Semine. Because I need a horse. Let's wait. Hopefully it should be light. Coming light anyway. I'll just get through this forest onto the top. A horse down there. That looks like... So we've got slaughtered horses and things. We've got a horse there with a saddle on it. I can't see anybody, I don't think.
They were von Bergov's men. Judging by the colours, they must have lured them into a trap.
Well, waste not, want not. Ordinary arrows, yeah. I mean, this is just ridiculous. These bandits are nasty, aren't they? There's arrows everywhere. Started raining. Rider's Warhammer, roll spurs. Yeah. I'm just wondering if that horse behind me, I'm going to be able to do something with that, to be honest with you. Ooh, what's a shield? A knight shield. Is that better than what I've already got on? Let's have a look. It's not as good quality at the moment, but you know. What gets me is if the bandits have killed them or whatever, why have they not searched them and looted them? Right, what's crack with this horse? Let's inspect. Mountain steel. The thing is, there's nobody else here.
There now.
how do I get off? That's what I want. Dismount X. I just want to have a look here. Dried venison, steel. Cool. So we have got a horse, not exactly mine. I probably have to take it, I think, to the Nomad camp, because he did say about making it so the horse would respond to its name, and I think what they're basically saying is they can teach, you take a horse to them that's stolen, they'll make it clean if you like, so it'll be like it's yours. Got wild dogs here. No, I don't want anything to do with them.
Whoa! Whoa!
Cows. I might just leave this here. I'll just leave that there because I don't really want to be riding into the town in a stolen horse. Discovered Semine, right, okay. Right. Let's have a look at these. I think one of these. What? Ah,
wait,
yeah.
That's my Pebbles, my girl. I thought they killed you down by that pond.
Right. First thing I'm doing here is I'm going to get my charisma on.
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning?
Oh, let's ask about the other things. Do you know where I can find the Kuman camp?
Good day to you. I'm looking for the Cumans, and I heard they have a camp around these parts. Do you know where it might be?
I don't care about such nonsense, but Lord Semine or Captain Gnarly might know something.
Thanks. I'll ask them.
Okay.
That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
Look, you know they attacked an entourage by that pond, right?
I heard about it. That news spread through the land like wildfire.
And the one who sold it to you told you he found it by the pond, right?
Well, he did, aye.
So it's not entirely impossible she belonged to me.
Maybe not impossible, but I paid for her.
Aye, but just a few groschen. You said so yourself. Wouldn't you rather be in the good graces of someone who might have been part of that expedition?
Maybe so. All right, I'll give her to you. But you owe me one. Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might even come when you whistle for her.
Okay.
Don't forget to get some proper... What is... Are you whistling just for fun?
Ah, she's here, look. Ah, beautiful. Right, so, my Pebbles. 127 stamina, 175 capacity. I'll take it then. That... Does she have an inventory as well? I thought she did. How do you get your horse? Oh, move to horse. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Horse. Here we go. Right, so the horse has got 195 as well. That's really cool. Let's move to inventory. I've got some better stuff than that, but... Okay. So let's mount. Ah.
Good.
Yay. Hello. So while we're in Semine, we've got some other quests, I think. The missing labourers are supposed to drive a wagon, so...
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Semine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you're frae. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Alright, okay.
Come on. Oh, you wee blasted!
In the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things.
I'm gonna
Like
knock
you.
him out.
When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Here we go.
Henry. The Takeoff Blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Semine's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
He looks happy.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, Blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
so...
need to imagine the worst right off, Gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yuriko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir.
Cool. Getting somewhere. Feel like we're getting somewhere.
So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No. That's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. So, do you know what to do? Or have you got any more questions?
Let's have a look at what the questions are.
There is something I'd like to ask about.
I had to go to the wedding. Who are you actually? Let's
And
have
you,
a look
sir? What is it you do?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake about you. If you haven't figured me out by now, you can't be very bright.
No, I just meant what exactly is it you do for Lord Semine? And your name isn't exactly very common.
I'm the captain here, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you what a captain does. As for my name, it's a nickname Lord Semine's grandpa gave me. May he rest in peace. When I joined his service as a young fella, I took my Gnarly club with me. Wouldn't use anything else. I was used to it. And more than once helped me to, win an argument. I broke many a hard skull with it. And it's still in one piece. We've been together so long, we even share the same name.
You're lucky you didn't turn out to be Captain Knob.
Or Captain Headcracker. You're right.
Right, okay. Who's this jerker?
This Yurko and his mates. Who are they?
They're Lord Semine's kin. They're fine as long as they don't get too much booze inside them.
Only they're from Moravia, so they're never far from the booze.
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to himself. Besides, they stick with the family when push comes to shove. And you can't say that about everyone.
Okay, I'd like to go to the
I'd
wedding.
like to go and see that wedding.
Wouldn't we all, lad? And what would you do there?
Well, I heard Lord von Burgov will be at the wedding, and I need to speak with him.
Son, I don't know if you're serious or yanking my pizzle. Anyways, you're Radovan's hand, ain't ya? He'll be coming to the wedding. He's making a wedding gift for the groom. Stick with him, and maybe he'll take you with him.
Yep, that's what I'm expecting. Right, we should
probably
go.
get going.
My thoughts exactly. Off to the courtyard then.
Right. Captain Gnarly. So where's my horse? I think I can whistle anywhere and it'll come. Ah, your horse can't get there, but
I wouldn't want that mare if someone gave it to me for free.
You carry on lugging your sack about.
Sir, is there a group of humans camping somewhere around here by chance?
Yes, unfortunately. They set up camp right next to the nomads, by the rock tower pond. Try asking Bojana, the herb woman. She might know something about them. Maybe try Natan, the shepherd, down past the village. He knows every stump around here.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskobit.
No, son. Troskobitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
We're out of wine again. I knew that he wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble.
Okay, I'm following
Even
now.
though he's got more coin than me.
Such times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry. Soon as he set
That'll be
foot on the
Trokovitz up
courtyard.
there.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
I'll say it for you. Henry got his arse kicked. You know Yurka's as strong as an ox.
And why wouldn't he be, with all he eats and drinks? But what can we do with you, Henry, if even a drunken Moravian brawler can beat you? We could get into all sorts of tricky situations along the way.
That's true, Henry. But there's something we can do about that. I think Lord Semine here could teach you a thing or two.
Yeah, why not? What do you say, youngster? Fancy a bit of training?
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Just keeping my eyes open.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Semine. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
Sword, axe, mace. The quill is mightier than the sword. Why would they put that? I mean, I understand what it means, but I'm just wondering why in this situation that might be an answer. The quill. Unless it means that's the back out thing. So,
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. A sword belongs in noble hands. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
Right, have I got it equipped then? Gnarly's club.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Jesus, I'm hit.
I don't know if I should do this or just let him win.
Take that.
What do you say, son?
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young'un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Ooh.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
Oh, what's cracked with his shield? Let's have a look. So Gnarly's shield is not as good by the look of it as what? So Gnarly's club. Let's put the bow back on as well. Right, carry on to truckers.
There now.
So we'll just follow.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again.
Should have saved
and you're
it.
pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard and Gnarly here will give you a good edge.
Let's just see if I can save it here with save your schnapps. Right,
in
good.
the art of the sword.
You never know.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Semine. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trosky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping a dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Here we are. Hopefully this time I won't get chucked in the stocks or the pillory.
Good.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
As you wish, sir.
Right, okay, so let's find the bailiff then. Could be wandering around, or it could be here. Let's have a look. He's not here. Is he upstairs? It's quite grand in there. Ah, he's here. Talk to him.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semine on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semine would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the Grimm's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semine is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
These aren't good answers, are they? If I say you're right, careful what you say about the estate. That's more aggressive.
You're right, Master Bailiff. Don't worry though. People will find out you spared no expense for your daughter's wedding.
Let's hope. More like that old miser will go around saying the opposite and put me to shame.
I don't think Lord Semine would do that.
Hands.
Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
That'll be all. Thanks.
Okay, so let's get out of here. And let's go back and have a chat. Let me just see if that door's open. Okay.
Well,
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yitchin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yitchin!
Sir, I could send a message to the Yitchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise. Where do you think you're going? Stop wandering off. We won't wait for you forever.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, Gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is...
Don't you see I'm walking here?
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened.
I'm going to quickly save it again.
Ambush, maybe.
Will you give over? Bet my brains they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go then.
So what's this then?
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Investigate. Is it on the map? Ah, okay. It's going to be him in the house, isn't it?
Greetings, my friend.
Did you see a cart drive through here by any chance?
All the time, friend, from Truskovich to Yitchin and back. Sometimes even a slow cart with a dead body.
I'm looking for a cart loaded with goods from the blacksmith. Probably moving fast.
Now that you mention it, I do recall something of the like. They even dropped a sack of charcoal. When you go out of the cemetery onto the road, you should see it right there on the right-hand side.
Well,
is there anything else I can get from... have you seen a poacher?
I'm looking for a poacher in this area. Have you seen anything suspicious?
Not a poacher, I'm afraid, but more wolves than you can shake a stick at. It's mighty odd how many of them are wandering around here. I wouldn't be surprised if it was down to some sloppy poaching.
Any idea where I should take a look?
Right behind the cottage, there's a little path lined with boulders leading towards Slatigo. Follow it into the woods and take a look there. The Slatigo forest ain't that thick, so you won't get lost. It's nothing but rocks, really.
Thanks.
See you later, my friend.
Hang on, there's one more thing, isn't there? Are you local?
I'm Henry. And you must be the local gravedigger, right?
Ignatius, master of the sod, at your service. Looking for a final resting place, are you? Or do you need to bury a dead goat?
I'm more interested in the grave digging profession as a whole.
Ah, once you try it, you'll never want to do nothing else till the day you die.
You got a big cemetery here. Pretty nice, too.
Ain't it? But being the gravedigger, I'll never have a place of my own here. They'll throw me by the wall like a dog and bury me without ceremony. But when I'm dead, I won't care. If it was up to me, I'd even bury the suicides in hallowed ground. We're all equal before death and the Lord. This game of better and worse places of final rest don't count for nothing.
What's the story with the dead people?
The story? They're dead. What more is there to tell?
But you said there's been a lot of people dying around here recently, right?
Well, it ain't usual for people to get offed by the cartload out here in the sticks, if you ask me. What do you reckon?
I don't know. Hadn't really thought about it that way.
That might be the reason, then. Hey?
What?
Look, I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying there's a lot of people dying. If things keep up like this, I'll be out of work in no time. There'll be no one left to bury.
Okay.
Oh well.
I'm going to get back because I don't want them wandering off again. I did say something about it's a rock. It'd be that there, look. Oh, it's not. Or is it? Oh, it is a sack of charcoal. Right, let's go back and tell them then.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back.
Here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad? Nothing to say, lad? Well, I can't blame you. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one. Not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
There they are, here.
What did I do to you?
Well, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. But we can't let... We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milk there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
Again. Let's go for a save.
Oh, be quiet. More of anything. Apple. Place always gave me.
There all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Semine was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creep.
It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a
I
nanny.
can hear somebody else talking, I think.
Now she had some tales about this. Every night we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, and the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows...
You never know what cross folk have to bear.
What about them devils? They say.
I'm trying to tell a story for amusement, not listen to your supposedly educated claptrap. Supposedly? Have you forgotten? I was ordained, you ignoramus. For fuck's sake, you was never ordained for that.
What do we do now? More than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right.
Yeah.
Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
I'm just creeping up here, by the way. Oh dear.
You really saw that? I'm not kidding. Honza, tell him I'm not having him on. You saw it too.
She owned two eyes. She had one, different than the other.
All right. But that ain't normal. Everyone must be laughing at the wench.
Those
Why?
definitely aren't the
Some people
blacksmith's
might
hands.
like it. I don't know who'd like that. And did they do something?
What the fuck do you imagine they'd do? Light up in the dark?
Leave him be, Honza. You're right. They did something. They rolled around. You two are arseholes. I'd have nothing to do with a wench like that.
No.
It ain't right having a pair.
What does it say? Do I have to go back? Yeah.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. He showed us mettle and training. So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea. Borrow my crossbow. My shoulder's giving me jip anyway.
All right, sir.
Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't hit one of us.
Right you are, Captain.
Stay away from the tavern.
Right, I am going to do it again. I know I've only just done it, but... here we go. Save your charge. Snaps. Okay, game saved.
You don't say. You really saw that?
I'm not kidding. Honza, tell him I'm not having him on. You saw it too.
Hang on.
What are you doing with that weapon? Clear off.
Why won't it? Common bolt.
What? You just crash in here and with a weapon?
Hang on. I want my adorned axe on, I think. Oh yeah, it's already on.
I'm all yours. Yeah, don't spare him. Ah, you got him.
I'm having everything off him before I go down there. Where have they gone?
You can hardly stand, asshole.
Fuck yourself.
Oh, Dad.
That's a...
Stop, darling.
Loot Central.
Stop, darling.
Can't just sleep here. Drink wine, pour potion. Roasted chicken leg. Cool, some nice bits there. Let's have a chat.
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here, and none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them, but I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
I am. Let's go.
Hold on, lad. Give me back my crossbow. You weren't thinking of keeping it, were you?
Of course. They did a good job.
I should bloody think so.
I thought we had everything clear, then, sir. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there.
Oh dear.
And keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time at the Shani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Oh no.
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Semine, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. As long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
Right, first things first, as soon as it comes on, I'm gonna save it quickly. Oh, I can't do it while I'm in combat.
You're gonna get it.
Hammer them, men!
Yeah, don't spare him.
Come on, then.
Come on, then. Slice him up. Don't kill him. This one's mine.
There's more of them.
I'm like...
We'll finish this quick.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
I'll be done with you in a...
He's nearly got me! You'll be fucking sorry.
Slice him up.
Good. I still can't quite do that.
Yeah, don't spare him. I'll slice you up.
They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry. Hey, Henry. Come here.
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands. Besides, you're the one who's supposed to keep watch.
But they'd taken him captive. What use would he be to us?
Are you deaf? Didn't you? They took him captive because he wanted to drive off with the load. They fucked over Radovan, fucked over his lordship, and wanted to fuck over that bandit too. They were in cahoots. Only the thief wanted to rob the thieves. And they deserve the same punishment, if not more.
I'll go and track him then.
Great. Hurry.
I think he's probably gone this way, but is there anything on the map? Let's have a look on here. Catch the hired hand. Yeah, so probably south east, yeah.
We won't get far like this.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Semine, that old miser. He'll have me strung up from the nearest tree. I'd be better off jumping off the cliff.
If I were in your shoes, I think I'd go for the rope. Falling to your death can be real nasty.
How would you know? Have you tried it? Although, to come up with something that stupid, you must have fallen on your head.
Well, come what may. Anything can happen. Maybe you'll get out of it somehow.
Sure, I'll get out of it. Bollocks. And I don't have to be the one who falls off the cliff. So no, I'm not going with you.
One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear to you that you're no match for me. Even if the noose is waiting for you. It's still a more pleasant death than getting your head smashed in with a rock. And believe me, I'll do it if there's no other way.
Fuck! Alright, I'll come with you. But you'll put a word in for me.
I might. As long as you don't try anything.
Promise me.
I won't promise you anything. Now come on. I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Semine. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with his hands.
What's going to happen with that pair?
You mean Radovan's hands? We'll see. The one that ran for it, it's clear with him. The other fellow was tied up, so who knows what went down. Maybe he was innocent. Gnarly'll have a word with him, and we'll see what he tells us.
So, Ventsa surrendered because I promised to put in a good word for him?
Well, it's nice that you promised him, but I'm the one who'll decide on the fate of that scum, and it's quite clear to me.
All right. That's all right, thanks. I want to take a look around here first.
Suit yourself, but be on the alert. Gules isn't the only one making trouble in these parts, and stop by Semine sometime. Gnarly will take you under his wing and teach you a thing or two.
Okay. What's he doing? Alright, I'm just going to do some looting and then we'll get off. Oh, military sword. Ooh.
Horse.
Okay, so let's see where we've got to go now. I think we need to go back to the blacksmith, don't we, at Takov. So I don't quite know how the horse side of it works, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on Pebbles and then I'm going to try and fast travel to back up to Takov.
There now.
Right, let's just get off. And just let me have a look at this. So if I go to horse now, can I... What's the range on that then? Can I do it in here? It would seem that I can. So move to... I don't think I can... Hang on, let me just check that I can't do it from here. No, player. Yeah, that'd be stupid, wouldn't it? Right, so let's come out of here. ultimately what I'm trying to do. Or should I just leave it on my horse and go and sell it? That might be a better idea, you know. Right, let's go and have a word with the blacksmith. We'll have a watch first. Where's my gloves gone? Oh, it's just when he washes his hands, isn't it? Let's have a word with him.
Good day.
Right, the cart has been found.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semine's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realised they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semine, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semine, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down? The whole band?
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the carts and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Semine took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Semine will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semine's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truscovitz. What do you think of her?
Well, young Semine is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Semine. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Ratai.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble-born. Old Semine wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
What strange goings on?
What strange goings on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition. But that's all I know.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But you'll have to ask the Truscovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Semine's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Truscovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
Okay. Nice. Now, let's just have a look at what we've just got here. I'm going to sharpen that military sword, but... rusted plate. Starting to look the part, I know that. It's heavy that though. I think, oh no, I've got quite a bit of kit on me as well, haven't I, so... Right, find out more about the hermit. Right, I was going to sharpen the military sword.
This one is sharpened already.
Is it? Just give it a bit of a... Right. Let's just shut the door. Let's get on Pebbles. Ah. And let us go to... hang on a minute, what's this quest we've got here? Let's just go and have a look at what that quest is.
Whoa! Whoa!
Is it this guy? Why do you and your lot hate each other anyway? What's going on around here? Right.
Why do you and the Zhelyov lot hate each other so much, anyway?
It's their fault. They keep playing tricks on us. Olbram's the worst of them all. The nasty old codger. He's always coming up with ways to mess with us. He's the one that stole our pasture.
What pasture did they steal from you?
The one that stretches from the orchard behind the Takov down to the Gamekeepers' lodge. It's been ours since time immemorial, but the Zhelyevites took it from us.
Then how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes, will ya? This is fucking serious. There's a tree down by the Gamekeepers' lodge that marks the edge of our land. My father, God rest his soul, was there when they agreed on it. He got a proper ass kicking so he'd remember it, and remember it he did. But then fucking Olbram came along, claiming it was the other way around, and that pasture belonged to Zhelyov.
Well, can't you all just reach some kind of agreement?
Do you think we haven't tried? But there's no talking to the Zhelyovites. Year after year we meet in that pasture. I tell it like it was, but Olbram always starts spewing his lies. Then we end up arguing until the sun sets. And when the Zhelyovites are at wit's end, they come at us, and nothing ever gets solved. We managed to convince them to at least give us back half the pasture. But I know the whole bloody thing belongs to us. We can't just leave things like this.
Have you tried asking Lord von Burgov for help?
Of course, but he'd have none of it. He said it's up to the Trotskovitz bailiff to sort it out. But the bailiff couldn't care less. He said we should deal with Olbram ourselves, or he'll have us caned and clapped in the pillory.
Right. Let's just end the dialogue. Right, so I am going to now go to Troskowitz. I'm going to sell a load of goods.
The more you women gossip about it, the more afraid you are. It'll all be explained soon.
Right, is he gone?
Hey.
Oh, he's gone.
Huh?
'Cause it's night time. Okay, so let's mount Pebbles. And let's go to our bed. I'll tell you what, let's go and talk to, I think she said Breeder, didn't she?
Greetings to you. Good day to you.
Betty.
Greetings to you.
Yeah, about the hermit.
I need some advice.
You want some advice? Here's some for free. I catch you fighting here again, and I'll spank your bare ass like a brat. Down to business. I don't have all day for you. So what do you want?
I promised Radovan the blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the hermit in Apollonia.
My God, lad, stay away from them rocks. Ambrose the hermit sold his soul to the devil and won't talk to nobody no more.
Yeah, I heard that as well. But it seems a bit far-fetched.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing near Apollonia? It's the devil's work, believe you me.
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff Thrush is keeping it quiet so far. 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they heard about the apparition, they started to take a big interest.
What strangers?
They looked like monks, only they had daggers concealed under their robes. I saw them clearly. I'm telling you, there's something fishy going on around Ambrose.
I want to talk to the hermit.
But I have to speak to him.
Didn't you hear what I said? He doesn't speak to nobody. He hides away in his hut and sends everyone away. I'd think long and hard before doing anything if I was you. Because this reeks of hell.
What's the latest news, innkeeper?
Siegfried, the herdsboy, dropped by. He was moaning about wolves killing his sheep. Poor fella, he has it tough. And that's about it, I say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
And what's going to happen with that field?
Right.
Hell will freeze over before you do anything about it.
Okay, so sleep and save. What time can we sleep till? Let's go at 8. Okay, of course I'm hungry. I don't think you have to feed Pebbles like you do Mutt.
I wouldn't want that mare if someone gave it to me for free.
I'm just going to sell all this stuff.
Whoa!
Guten Tag, mein Freund. Ich bin gleich bei dir.
So if we sell, let's see what we can sell. Not sell any club. Ah. Selling any of that stuff. No. Sell them. I'm not gonna haggle.
Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Right, let's see if we can get more stuff from the horse. So I move that to my... oh. Alright. I'm gonna... everything in here I'm gonna sell. Right, so that should give us 122. That, well, I can haggle a bit, can't I? I might get
Let's talk about the price.
125 or something. 130, let's see what he says.
Sehr gut. I can agree to that. You and take care.
Okay. Right, so now let's just have a look where we are then now. So... we need to find this hermit, don't we? So the hermit, get the hermit's sword. Find out more about the hermit. That's in Apollonia. What's that? New activity. I think let's do this find Marika one. So I think if we go to there and then head north. What's this as well? Find the truth about the poacher at Slatigo Forest. Right, let's get on the way. There's a bleeding man lying on the road. It looks like he'll meet his make if you don't help him fast. Oh, it's going to be a trap. Right. Let's have a look. So which way are we going to go then? Should we do this one first? Find out the truth about the poacher in Slatigo Forest. Let's do that then. So we're going to be going right, so we're going to be going up here, aren't we? No, it's not this place, but let me get out. Let me get off and have a look. Oh, it says eat from pot, it's not stealing. Shepherd standing for. I don't want to rob him. Right, he's not going to talk to me then, is he? Carry on going south. Let's get off and have a look round. I didn't actually want to fall down there then.
That must be the unfinished cottage Varel was talking about.
I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. Get up. I want to mess with that. Lockpick hard. Trying to keep online with that light bit that's stuck out. It's not easy. Come on.
Damn!
Right, okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave that there. Might find keys somewhere.
This is the poacher's camp for sure. Only there's no one here, and it looks like nobody's been here for quite some time. That's odd. Let's have a look around.
Deer antlers. Ooh, wheat bane poison. Ooh, aim and fire 2. Take that. Let's have a look at... Let's just have a look at the books. What's this then? Many shooters have found it very advantageous not to aim just anywhere, but at exactly what they want to hit. Right, what's it saying to do now about this one? It's beyond the suspect. While searching the area, I came across a small camp that must have been poachers. It was a complete mess. And now it's home to some wolves. Where could the camp's founder be? Did he get away? So we're obviously, I'm trying to find his body. I'm just wondering if he's been eaten by wolves. Right, let's wait up here a bit. So let's wait. Still nobody here. Right. I'm gonna need more then, am I? Okay, yeah, so I'm going to need more then. So let's do the mission to the south then. To the north. Let's have another quick go at this. I got it then.
Ah, damn! Oh, damnation!
Now, that's really difficult. Right, let's get to... Oh, Pebbles. Hey.
Yes? Hmm?
Right. Okay, so now let's go... Find out more about the hermit. Let's go here first, and then we're heading up north. Can I get up there? Right, I can see torch down there. Or is it just sun?
When's the last time I ate something?
What should we eat? Let's have some honey. Right, where's it likely to be? Whatever I need to see. So what's it say? I'll question the witness before going to see it. See him. It could help me get the sword. You can keep warning me that the hermit had sold his soul to the devil. I should find out if there is any truth in that and question the witnesses before going to see him. It could help me get his sword. Well, it's still pointing me here, isn't it? It's saying it's somewhere around here, but I can't see anything. What building's that up there? No, this is the main castle, isn't it? Yeah. Right, let's go back and get Mutt then. Skill teacher. Right, horse. Cool. That's cool. Right. I want more.
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning?
I've come for my dog.
Aye, aye. Here he is, the furry beast.
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
We hold a fight club here.
No.
I don't think that's right.
As you wish. And that's pretty...
Thanks, innkeeper.
Take care.
Look what I have for you.
Heel! You're my doggy, eh?
Right, okay, so let's go back then. Let's go back to the Slatigo Forest one. And again, let's head back over that way.
Whoa!
Easy, still here.
Whoa! Whoa!
Right, so now I want him to track. So, commands, track.
Track!
Go on, up. Is he going to find a dead body, or is he going to find a live body? He's going to run into something else, do you think? Go on, Mutt. He's a right lad. Huh?
What is it, Mutt?
Oh.
Look what I have for you.
It looks like the poacher was attacked by wolves in his hideout. He tried to flee, but they chased him down. Oh well. I'd better report it to the Gamekeeper. I've got some evidence if he wants it.
Hang on a minute. Was there something else then that I can get him to track? Poacher's hunting knife. Alright. So you can probably track that one as well. So, chat, commands, track. Oh, no. So, Tell Varel about the poacher from Slatigo. There, they'll give me the next one, won't they? Right, I was wondering if we can find the hermit now. Pebbles. Right. So let's head this way then, again. Can we get up here, do we think?
Apollonia. Marika was headed somewhere around here. I could have the dog sniff her scarf.
Yes.
Maybe he'll lead me somewhere.
Good idea. There's a camp here. Let's just get off. Just go camp by the road. Right. Okay. Chat. Commands. Track. Have I not got this on me? Yeah, Marika's scarf. Tell you what, let's do that. Get within sort of like the area, probably be able to do it. I wonder what's going to have happened to Marika then. Hope she's not dead. I thought she was going to be, her and Pavlina were going to be sort of like abducted. But they weren't, were they? Right, what's going on here? This is the same camp once again. Let's have a look at the map. See where we are. Yeah, we need to still keep going up. I think what I'm going to do as well is I'm just going to save it. Because I haven't saved it for a while. Right. It's going to be somewhere around here, so if that's right, let's...
Track!
Yeah. Such a good boy. Right, go on, Mutt. Find her. I love this idea with the dog.
What have you found, boy?
Blood on the floor. Who's this?
Stop right there. Who are you?
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Then tell me, what are you doing?
You must be Marika.
I? Did Odette send you? I was hoping he would not find me so quickly. Well, at least he sent you and not my prala. They wouldn't not even bother talking.
Your brothers? Why would they not bother talking?
They take after Dad. At least Geza. He's hot-blooded.
The Voivod's worried about you. He sent me to find you.
Worried. Now he worry about me. You don't know anything, do you?
What should I know?
Yes, that sounds like Dad.
So tell me what happened.
I ran away. That happened. My father wanted revenge for the insult to his honor. So my prala went after poor Bohush.
Who insulted his honor?
The villagers! When me and Bohush start courting, Dad sent a messenger to village, saying there must be wedding or Bohush will pay.
The Voivod himself wanted you to get married.
That is what we do. When a chavo and a chai start something, the chavo, man, must marry the girl.
So you ran away from the wedding?
Well, Bohush would not be against it, but we were in the forest at the time. And his mother and village people laughed at the messenger, sent him back with insults and torture. Voivod get mad and my prala too. They found poor Bohush to vent their anger. Then left him in the forest. Lucky I found him and took care of him. You probably know the rest.
Why don't you go back and explain it to them?
Once red flows, it is hard to stop the cycle. The people from Semine want to rid of the camp. The Voivod would like to punish all those he thinks have disgraced his chai. And he never asked me how it is really. As if men should work it out between themselves, and a girl like me should shut up and wait to see what happens. No, I will not go back alone.
That's not what the Voivod told me.
I think he's ashamed how far it has gone. His honor will not let him do anything. He's a hothead sometimes.
What now? You can't hide here forever. Bohush doesn't look too good, either.
He would surely have relief for at least a while if he got something to ease the pain. Can you please go and see my mother at the camp? She might be able to help. She knows herbs.
I'll help Bohush myself.
I think I can help him myself.
You?
Don't worry. I've treated injuries like this before. I've been through a lot.
Well... alright then.
He mostly needs clean bandages. And some ointment for the wounds, made from comfrey and marigold. Or a decoction from marigold. That should bring down the fever and help with the healing.
I ain't got either, to be fair.
You can take this potion. It'll help him.
Oi, Devla. Thank you. I will give it to him right now. But there is one more thing I would like to ask you. I need amulet from Dad. It is Chohahuno, magical. It protects anyone who wears it around neck. If Dad give it to me, I will come back. With Bohush.
Do you think he'll go for it? If you let your brothers do this to Bohush, why would he help him all of a sudden?
He'd do it for me. If you get the amulet for me, I will reward you. Do not worry, I did not go from home with nothing. But Dad must hand it over willingly, or it will lose its protective power. Best if he bring it to me himself.
Well, I can try, but no promises. It's all pretty tangled up now.
Okay.
I found this scarf in the camp. I think it's yours.
Aye, that's my favorite. Bohush gave it to me. Thank you.
How's Bohush doing?
It keeps changing. He is delirious for a while, then he is unconscious. I can only pray to the Blessed Virgin that he will recover.
How is life here?
I cannot complain, except about Bohush's health. We have food to eat, no rain here, and no one can find us. I just miss my family sometimes. But then I remembered that I'm here because of them.
What about your family?
I love them and I hate them at the same time. This is all their fault. They talk of freedom, but if you want to go where you want, there will be trouble.
Can you tell me about the nomads?
About how they made a pact with the devil? About how they steal and have no taste for work?
No, I didn't mean...
I know, you fool! If you thought that the same as the people from the village, you would not be here. We are different from them. We are slobodno.
You call this freedom?
Going anywhere you want, not being tied to just one place, dancing and singing as your heart desires, without having to worry that the priest will condemn you. I can talk to God when I want to. I do not need the Pope's blessing for that. We have no kings, judges, or executioners. You only need to... I mean, you should honor your family. Bohush, my dear, everything will be alright again.
Okay. That's a hiding spot, that.
Look what I have for you.
Deserves it. Hello.
Yes?
Okay, let's see where we are now then. So we can get rid of that. Hermit. I think we need to go to the nomads camp then, don't we? I think we'll go down to the nomads camp, and I think I might call it a day there. Let's just get there for a start. It's quite a long way. Can't believe we didn't get an encounter at all and then. Okay, might just leave my horse here.
What's up, food?
Should I send him back for the time being?
Do I want to send Mutt home?
Mutt, to Zhelyov.
Might as well. I think I might just go and have a word with Dad about what's gone off. And we'll see how we go. Why is there a load of flies around here? Nomad.
Lord be with you.
I heard there's a cumin camp somewhere in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yay. What do you want from them? They are good people.
I just need to talk to them.
Better to talk to the Voivod. Take care, friend.
They're not very trusting, are they?
Takajja zgoro. Dosuste jas.
I heard there's a cumin camp somewhere in the area. Do you know where it is?
What do you want from them? They are lache manusha.
I just need to talk to them.
Ja talk to Voivod. Gajo.
Okay.
Javes baktal. Good day to you. Tanamistes. Sarnila.
We look a bit different than we did the last time we came. Let's have a look at what he's got. What if I want to sell? I'll get 72. I'm not going to haggle. I'll just close the deal.
Pebbles, Kinder und Geld is a shame of it.
Der Aves back.
Okay. I've had round here, I think.
Kaijas goro, palso stejan.
I talked to Marika.
And where is she?
Not so fast. I have a feeling you didn't tell me the whole story.
Kasmurokar. Yes, it is true. It is true. I didn't know if I can trust you completely.
So what really happened?
Marika wants to leave. So, I say she should get married, and they both stay and travel with us. But that boy of hers, he said no. My two Shave, my sons, Tibor and Geza, they decide to avenge family honor, because they hear all insults my messenger come back and tell about. So they go to Semine to punish them. Well, at the end, Marika's sweetheart gets stabbed. And before we know it, Marika gone. She's probably with him too.
She wanted to save him.
Tibor and Geza go to look for them. But on the way back, they meet some woodcutters. Oh. And Geza... he has Yaga Lorat like me. He quickly pull out his knife. But it ends very badly. Geza get killed. And Tibor get captured. All I get is message that if any one of us go near Semine again, we will end up same way. I had 2 Shave and 1 Shai. And now, I have nothing. I'm voivode of camp. But except for Aranka, there is no more of my clan here. Just nomads from other places.
Okay, so we're going to have to go and save the guy that's captured. That'll persuade him then to give the amulet and he'll get his daughter back. That's what I'm thinking. Your sons went on their own accord.
Tibor and Geza, did they go to avenge your honor of their own accord? Or did someone send them?
Well,
Yes?
if you could hear the insults they hurled at us. They called us dog-eaters and hitans. They said Marika was unclean. And whoever touched her would die within a year.
So you sent them?
Not exactly. But Tibor and Geza, see how angry I am, and take it on themselves. But no one can insult my family.
The message that your messenger came back from Semine with, that wasn't from Bohush.
No?
It was from his mother. Bohush didn't know anything about it.
It is still his familia. Blood like blood. They stain our honor. The whole village hate us.
Well, I understand, but poor Bohush.
What about my shire? What about my family?
Why didn't you tell me everything right away?
What did you want to hear? That my whole family is destroyed? That my daughter may be run off with a village gajo? I do not say kada to everyone. I still have my pativ.
What do you mean, if you can trust me? What about all that talk about a prophecy?
I said I trust Aranka, and that you will save our camp. But I need Marika for that. I made very sure I did not lie to you even once.
But you were leading me by the nose a bit.
I'm voivod, not saint.
Well, what now? Marika's not coming back alone. She loves Bohush, who's 1 foot in the grave. And she's afraid you'd do something to him here. And that's why she wants you to give her an amulet to protect them.
Amulet? My amulet? She cannot be serious. I cannot just... My family is in ruins. I thought... You already know everything. You can help me.
Here we go.
Please.
Yep.
Rescue Tibor from the village. Do not let me lose another son. And we must give Geza a proper funeral, our way, so his soul can finally rest. Aranka can tell you more about that, or Tibor himself. Please, I will repay you. Help my family, and we will talk about the amulet.
Okay. Let's just have a word with Mum.
The Voivod sent me. It's about Geza.
I know. It is not hard to guess by the look on your face. My poor boy Geza. More dardeles. Tibor, he would talk his way out of it, but Geza, he's so hot-blooded. He always loses his temper. And so they killed him, and now his body is lying somewhere.
Why does it have to be me who goes to get him?
Because none of us can let the god just see us, or we would suffer the same fate.
Do you know where I can find his body?
I do not know, but it must be somewhere in the woods near the village of Semine. That is where it all happened.
What exactly do I have to do?
Find his body and bring it to his favorite place in the woods. We will bury him there.
Where is that?
No one knew Geza better than his Frau. When you free him, he will surely tell us the best place to bury Geza.
All right. You can count on me.
Why do you young people always have to rush into everything? When you get my Chavo's body, let us know. We must bury him the right way. Our way. So that he can truly pass to the next world. He will be the same when dead as he was alive. Geza's ghost is not one of you would want to meet. Hopefully this family will be at peace then.
Any idea where Tibor is being held?
You wouldn't have any idea where they might be holding Tibor.
Somewhere in the village of Semine. But I cannot tell you where. If any of us went there, they would end up very badly.
We'll ask about the Cuman's camp.
I heard there's a Cuman camp somewhere in the area. Do you know where it is?
Koda Chacho. They put up tents down near the shore of the pond.
How do you know when it's black magic?
Simple. Black magic is only used for the selfish benefit of fools who think only of themselves.
And is there another kind of magic?
Oh, Devla Miro, of course. The good kind that helps and comes from God.
And is it true? Do the spells really work?
So hincha chipen androji vipen. If you have faith, then it will work.
Right. Okay, I am going to log off now. So, yeah, we've got quite a lot done on that one. Quite enjoyed that. If you've enjoyed it, please consider hitting the like button. It would help me out. It helps the channel out and the algorithm and all that. If you haven't already subscribed and you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. And please leave me any comments about this episode, any previous episodes, or any content that's on the channel, and I will get back to you. Alright, so until the next one, all I've got to say is, from me and Henry, adios.